Let's take a sounding from Alan Wager, one of our Brexit analysts here, brains of Brexit. Which Boris Johnson do you think is going to turn up, Alan? But based on, particularly this morning when he said that no one, including himself, has a monopoly on wisdom. Is he, do you think, being a bit more?
Yeah. So Boris Johnson isn't a stupid person. He knows the same things apply to him as to Theresa May. The EU want to keep their deal that they spent 2 years negotiating. The parliamentary numbers are roughly the same as Theresa May faced. He faces exactly the same problem. But potentially, he is someone that can sell and communicate the merits of a deal, the merits of a compromise, in the way that Theresa May couldn't, and potentially...
But he can't sell the merits of no deal, can he? He's going to have a majority of 2 next week.
He can't sell the merits of no deal, but we're seeing people like Philip Hammond, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, who's going to resign and not be part of a Boris Johnson government. They're giving him time because they know if he tries to push for a deal, tries to push for that compromise, potentially he's someone that can sell it to those Leave voting MPs, those Leave voting Conservative Party members, and those Leave voters in the country in the way that no one else could.
So what does that compromise look like? Does the UK leave the political union but keep everything else intact for whatever length of time afterwards?
The treaty that's negotiated by Theresa May wouldn't change. So it's going to be really, it's almost difficult to see and difficult to envisage how Boris Johnson could sell this treaty, but he has already voted for it in Parliament, remember. Back in March, when it came down to the ultimate crunch, he did vote for this treaty in Parliament. Whether he can ultimately sell it as Prime Minister as a big compromise to get Britain out of the European Union, keeping those Brexit MPs on side and also getting some Remainers to vote for it.
But if he can't get anywhere with the European Union and he just says, look, chaps, Dunkirk spirit, retreat for the time being, and then we'll fight them on the beaches another day. Yeah. He just gets hit in the face by the Brexit party then, doesn't he?
Yeah, so the alternative scenario is he goes for this, keeps going, goes for the no deal, and hits the buffers of Parliament, first of all, and then is forced into an election. And then the really interesting thing is whether he can soak up those Brexit party votes again. Hoover those up. Those have all been lost by the Conservative Party, and that's why he's won the leadership contest, because he can promise, he has promised, he'll get all those votes back from Nigel Farage and win a majority in the country.
OK, just a very quick thought without preempting what Natasha's about to talk about from the continent. He's not a details man. The European Union does nothing but detail. Can he actually get anywhere when he goes to see these people, do you think?
His style isn't suited to Brussels. It's unlikely he'll be able to get any change of any meaningful nature to the withdrawal agreement or anything like that. It's just whether he can bluster that failure as a victory, if you like.
Okay, well, doesn't sound very promising from where we're standing here, Peter. Back to you.